And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Shapes to shoot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, there's a probing ball. Over to the left. He's found a way through. It's a good-looking header! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Jedson. Passes short and sharp. Vitinha. That's good running with the ball. Always onto this. Now it's Lukaku. Lukaku! He scored! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such a plumb.
Number 21.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that could set him on his way. Now it's great chance! It's in!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Showing good feet.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Bebeto. Can he finish? And we have our very first corner. Fernandez goes short. Lovely bit of skill. So it's going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Bebeto. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Picked out brilliantly. That is great defending, so alert. Bebeto showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Kaká. Nice sequence of passes, this. It's one! It's in! They are right back in business!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Bebeto goes steaming forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Jedson. He is through here.
Under's cross.
Gomez gets it away.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Solomon. He rises! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Number 21.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the...
Chance for the header! Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Arsenal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
And a header! And more and more and more. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the